go to the wide receivers. It's hard to project which ones are going to make the team, but now that they've cut Josh Rosen, I think it's likely they only keep 2 wide receivers. I think they can keep, 2 quarterbacks. I think they can keep 7 wide receivers. So do you want to try to name who they are right now?
It's just too easy to begin with, of course. We have Ayuk, we have Samuel. I think Mohamed Sanu definitely makes the team.
I agree. That's 3.
What I was hoping for was Richie James, and he's not going to make this list.
I don't think he's going to make this list. I think Richie James is going to get cut.
Yeah, so I want to see in a regular season game, obviously Sherfield caught that one pass. That was great. I kind of like Sherfield as a security blanket to Trey Lance. It seems like they have a little bit of chemistry, so I feel like as a backup, at least, right. And
he's doing so well. He might split time with Sanu as the number 3 guy. He's doing so well.
Remember, last set I called for him as number 3 as a potential. So that's
he's
it for
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
So much more explosive than Sanu, and he's young. He looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Webster?
I think Webster's going to make the team as well.
And as a return man.
Yes, that's why. I mean, as a kick returner for sure, maybe even as a punt returner, although I want to see what Ayuk can do as well. But this kid's electric. It reminds me a little bit of DeAnthony Thomas from 10 years ago. Very, very fast. So I think he'll make the team. Webster is number 6. I think they could keep 7. Who do you think the 7th would be? No, we missed one. Hold on. So
we're on
Webster's 5. So 2 more spots.
Man, I would have to say, who would your 6th pick be?
I'm not saying this
I'm trying to stack another quality pick, but as far as the ones I'm sold on, I'm really only sold on those 5.
Right. That's fair. I think those are the top 5 on the depth chart.
Juwan Jennings, I think.
I was going to say him.
It's weird. It's not like I don't want it because he's a receiver. I want screen passes to him with Kyle Juszczyk out in front of him. That's what. And can you imagine Kittle and Juszczyk paving the road for this guy?
Yes.
Could anyone tackle him? Seriously, he could drag D linemen with him. So I think Juwan Jennings as a gadget player, I think like what they're trying to do with Tim Tebow, and it's just not going to work as well, is what we could do with Juwan Jennings as far as the fact that this is just a tough man, not overly fast. He's evil. He has bad intentions, as they say, for the secondary. I would love to see the strong safety have to deal with him at the second level. With Juszczyk and Kittle somewhere down there. And don't forget people like Trent Williams. That guy always ends up decking some linebacker. Juwan Jennings he would be the resulting action of what we have in place. So I think Juwan Jennings.
Love it. That leaves one more. If they want to, they don't have to keep 7. They could go with, an extra offensive lineman or something like that. But I wonder what they do with Jalen Hurd. They drafted him in the 3rd round. He's hurt. He's healthy. Like they're basically saying, play once every 2 weeks, show something, but be healthy. They may just give him a spot as a 7th wide receiver to see if he can ever get healthy.
Richard Craycraft and Benjamin have not stood out to me in any phase of the game. So that's why I'm almost comfortable with 6. But there's no other offensive lineman that would revert to the practice squad that's even worth having as an extra lineman on this team. So I get our O-line, we are precariously in the position like last year. So maybe carrying a 7th receiver is not a bad idea. I think you could go with that. Yeah. But here's the thing. You have to keep Hurd because of the eggs in that basket. Exactly. They have so much invested in him. And it's like, okay, 90% sure he won't work out. That's probably, I wouldn't even be surprised if Shanahan in his mind believes that. But that 10%, if you can get this guy going, if he can be healthy, he would be the icing on the cake of the kind of Kyle Shanahan scheme. And they might be super scary if they have him and Kittle on the field at the same time in the red zone. With the kind of backs that they have, they would be unstoppable. They'd score 80% of the time in the red zone.
Right. So I think what they could do is give him the 7th spot on the 7th wide receiver spot. And then what they could do if he's not healthy, they could then put him on the POP list.
Right. And I think they have to give him some looks, though, to manage him better than they did Dante Pettis. Don't just stash this secret weapon there and then just not use him. They will have to use him if he's healthy. But I don't really know where he is right now.
Yeah. Adrian says, I love the diversity you bring to your interviews. You're one of a kind, brother. Thank you. But Sybilla's definitely not here for diversity. Sybilla's here because she knows way more about football than me. I just want to say that.